Alright, so a little bit about me. I am an overweight American trying to get my life back by playing the beautiful game. Today I had the opportunity to train with a real footballer and get his thoughts about the current state of football. He taught me some things that I did not know, as well as gave me quite the workout.
I'm going to die. I'm so tired. Everything hurts. Running is impossible.
This man right here might be responsible for my death. He's in here killing me in this gym.
Man, I'm so sorry, my brother. You know, for me, I grew to love Manchester United. That was the first game I watched.
Okay.
I remember, in Jamaica, it was the only team. Well, that pool team. They would show on the TV as well. But I remember Beckham scored like a free kick, like just right in front of the half line.
From like a mile away?
Yes. And I was like, man, let me watch this team a little bit more. So I've been watching Manchester United about more than 2 decades right now.
I just watched a video of him the other day before the Miami game in like a suit.
Okay.
And they were kicking the ball to him, and he was like just doing silly stuff with it. Like he still has it.
Yeah, Beckham a great player, man. So to watch guys like York and Beckham and Giggs and Scholes, those guys were foundational. The Rooney's, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So you were watching them in their like heyday, right? The early '90s, right?
That would have been that was the '90s team. That was the dream team right there. They said kids can't win anything, right?
Uh-huh.
Sir Alex proved them wrong. '90s, winning the treble, and just having a lot of success battling Arsenal in those early 2000s. So that was pretty cool to see the dynamics of that. Controlling with the right, passing with the right. All right, and when you want to just kind of control that, you get in front of you, and just get it in the middle. You're passing it with the middle, controlling it with the middle. Right in that step area. So move it, right? Take your time. And just concentrate on controlling it. And that's all right. You kind of move it to where you want it. All right? Good.
It's interesting because like I hear a lot of people when they talk about their favorite club, they'll say something like, "It's the first game I watched." That doesn't bode well for me if that's the case, because my first game was Tottenham.
Yeah, well, I've been trying to steer you clear from Tottenham for a while. The Spurs mentality, it's Tottenham could be 3-0 up in the 90th minute and still blow it. You understand? That's the dynamics. But Tottenham, I feel like have had good players over the years. Right. It's interesting that they haven't won more. I think they won their last trophy was like in the 2008 or something like that.
Yeah.
But we have had players pass through like Bale, Modric.
Yeah.
Harry Kane.
I didn't know Modric was there.
Yeah, Modric was at Tottenham before he went to Real Madrid.
Wow. Okay.
So these are the type of players that has come through their system. When Dele Alli was very good. Harry Kane,
right,
the best striker in the land right now. You're going to get, if he can score 30 goals in a Tottenham team, Son a baller.
That was one of the reasons I actually liked him at first, was because of Harry Kane and Son, and then Spider-Man is a Spurs fan, Tom Holland.
Okay.
But he's from there, so that makes sense.
Step on the ball, okay? Okay.
I think this year I've got 3 teams that I'm going to watch.
Okay.
And I'm going to because I'm not sure. I don't want to jump to it. I'm going to watch 3 teams all year long and see. These are the teams. I'm going to root for all 3 of them and see which one actually I like their play style the best. It'll be Tottenham, United, and Brighton.
Right.
Yeah,
Brighton surprised last season. I think Brighton's scouting has been very good over the last 2 to 3 years. Wherein they have, Bissouma left Brighton and went to Tottenham. Caicedo, one of a very good midfielder right now, being chased by Chelsea. It's been about 2 years. Man, it's taking so long for Chelsea to make that signing.
Yeah.
But also, like the McAllister and man, when you look at Mitoma, that boy is a baller, and they have kids coming through the system like a Ferguson and a Manchester United and Arsenal old boy like Welbeck still, getting among the goals. So Brighton definitely a solid team. I love what they're doing with their scouting. I think they have really got it to a point where they understand the market, who they want and who they want for the systems. Zerbe will be a force to reckon with, bringing them to Europe for the first time. Monetarily, a lot of these clubs aren't able to upkeep and be consistent because so like this season, right? Brighton already lost McAllister. Caicedo is probably on his way out. Next season, we don't know if Mitoma doesn't leave next summer. You understand? And then you have all these young kids. So now you're starting to think, do we now have a feeder club in the Premier League like a Dortmund, or a Leipzig? That's what they're all about. Like, we're gonna nurture them and then we're gonna send them out. You understand? So it's gonna be interesting how serious they are in competing for title. Like I would say you finish in Europe last season, then the title, you have to be thinking about top 4.
Right.
You have to be thinking about going as far in the Europa Cup as possible. But do you have the players?
Right.
Because remember, you're moving away from playing once every week, or sometimes if you have a double week, twice a week, to playing 2 to 3 times a week.
Right.
So 2 to 3 times in 8 days. So is that something that they can maintain? Are they going to focus on Europe? Are they going to focus on the Premier League?
So you're playing extra games because you're in more trophies?
Yeah, you're in more tournaments. Because if they're in Europe now, Europa Cup, that means that they're going to play in the middle of the week, just like how the Champions League going to play in the middle of the week. So
I guess I knew this, but that just started to dawn on me. You don't just get put into every cup. You have to fight to get there.
Oh yeah, and that doesn't include the fact that they're still going to have FA Cup and Carling Cup to negotiate. So where's the focus going to be?
Yeah,
you understand? The same thing like with a Newcastle. Newcastle also, we just need once a week.
Right.
once a week we need to play, and they did focus on the what was that, the Carabao Cup. So you know they lost in the finals, but now
Champions League.
Yeah,
Aren't they in the Champions League?
yeah. So they're in the Champions League.
Right.
They're going to be in those cups still, and you know they have brought in Tonali. I think that's a very good signing, and what they're doing is they're making signings that actually the coach knows what the DNA of the club is. You understand? The coach understands the DNA of the club, and he's bringing in tough players. Tough players.
Nice.
So that would be interesting to see how they move forward and what that dynamic look like. I think Manchester United, Ten Hag is getting his players. It will be very interesting to see how he moved forward this season. And you know, one of the things my friends and I, we're just trying to trust the process.
If I am dead tomorrow, look no further than this man.
No, sir. No, sir. Well, how you feeling right now?
I'm good. I can go another round.
All right. So that is confirmation that he's okay.
I'm
when
good.
When I left him, he's okay, and he said that on camera, right? He said that on camera that he's good.
I'm good.
So
I'm good.
that's it.
Yeah. All right. He cannot be implicated in it.